Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first official review on this channel, and boy, what a show to start with. AEW All Out Toronto! Now, let me just set the tone here. This build was shit. Zero anticipation, zero storytelling. AEW has this weird ability to put together cards with great matches, but no actual compelling storylines. It's like they think good wrestling equals good booking. Newsflash, it doesn't. We need emotion, we need stakes, we need investment. And All Out Toronto, despite being a fun watch at points, exposed just how bad AEW storytelling is. Let's break it down, match by match. First off, we have a dream match, a tag team dream match. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus FTR, past versus present. The build to this match was tremendous, one of the true highlights on AEW programming at the moment, bringing up their past history and how FTR helped Cope to compete in this ring again, and the elements with Christian's former patriarchy group as well. Great stuff. Now, as for the match, first off, how dare they put this so high up on the card? You're going to call it a dream match? Cope and Christian reunited, taking on FTR, and then you throw it out there in the opening slot? That's insulting. This is the kind of match you build the whole show around. Now, don't get me wrong, the match itself was really good. Two of the best teams to ever do it working their styles together. FTR's intensity, Christian and Cope's classic teamwork, it clicked. But because of its placement, the energy didn't feel as big as it should have been. It's like they wasted the dream. Great match, shit placement. But that post-match ending, oh man, that's where the juice was. Storyline gold, exactly the kind of moment AEW desperately needs more of. They gave us a glimmer of what could have been if they actually knew how to build long-term. Next up was an advertised match between Eddie Kingston and Big Bill. Why? Why was this even on pay-per-view? This was pure filler. Eddie Kingston, who can be one of the most compelling wrestlers in the company, stuck in a nothing match with Big Bill. Zero stakes, zero hype. This belonged on Collision, not on All Out. Waste of time. Next up was a tables and thumbtacks match between MJF and Mark Briscoe. Okay, what was this? Tables and thumbtacks? Together? And for what reason? This was AEW booking at its finest. There was no thought, no synergy behind it. Just, hey, let's throw sharp things and wood together because violence. And to make it worse, you put MJF in this nonsense. How disrespectful. The guy who should be carrying this company as its centerpiece is wasting his time in a stipulation match that looks like it was written by a 10-year-old with a deathmatch fantasy. Complete nonsense. Next up was a trios match between the Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet and the Gates of Agony consisting of Toa Leona and Bishop Khan. Oh boy, AEW with faction names. So Ricochet's new faction is called The Demand? The Demand. Are you kidding me? That sounds like a rejected mixtape title or some budget version of The Ops. I couldn't take it seriously. Now, let's talk logic. The Hurt Syndicate, hot new heel faction, locked into a feud with another heel group? Why? Who's supposed to be the good guy here? Nobody. Storyline nonsense. And don't get me started on them dropping the tag titles this early. They should have dominated the division, steamrolled through everyone. Instead, we're hot potatoing belts again. But I'll be fair, the match itself was fun. It was mostly a hoss fight. As a pure spectacle, it worked. But as storytelling? Garbage. Otherwise, the match was enjoyable. Next up was the TBS title match, Mercedes 9 Belts Moné defending against Rio. I couldn't give a damn about this. Who asked for Rio to return? Who asked for her to immediately get a title shot? Nobody. This was pure filler, And AEW desperately needs to fix the booking of their women's division, because right now, it's pretty much non-existent. Next up was a three-way match for the unified title, Kazuchika Okada of the Don Callis family, defending against fellow DCF brethren Konosuke Takeshita and Mascara Dorado. This was fantastic. Lots of high spots in this thing. Nice in-ring psychology. Not waiting for a spot, just going with the flow. Great sense of urgency from all three guys. It was a damn good three-way match for the unified title. Yes, I know, we gotta get used to saying that. I understand. The title name sucks. But as far as this match goes, it was great. Now, let's be real. Dorado didn't need to be in this. He wasn't necessary. It almost felt like they just wanted to pad the numbers. Still, no real complaints beyond that. It delivered. It is a treat for you, because next up is a coffin match between Darby Allin and Jon Moxley. Now this was fun. Brutality, violence, carnage. It was everything you want from a coffin match. Compared to past coffin matches, this one held up. Not the best ever, but definitely entertaining. A wild car crash you couldn't look away from. Good match. Next up, a fatal four-way match for the women's world title. Timeless Toni Storm defending against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and upstart Tekla. It was a good match, but the ending? Anticlimactic. Toni Storm should have dropped the belt, everyone knows it, but the way they went about it just didn't hit. The execution made what should have been a big deal feel flat. AEW fumbled this one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for an AEW specialty. It is a fatal four-way ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team titles. The recently formed Brodito, which consists of Brody King and Bandito, defending the titles against the Young Bucks, Jet Speed, consisting of Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight, and Josh Alexander and Esachero of the Don Callis family. Oh boy, here comes the indie circus. Bodies flying everywhere, no rhyme or reason, just, look at me, Mom, I'm doing a flip. But Brodito, though, they deserve better. They shouldn't be thrown into such chaos. They're two power guys within their respective weight classes. Plus, they have a connection regarding their gimmicks, so they can definitely work as a tag team, and they have so far. They are the champions, after all. Put these guys in substantial feuds, make them feel like a legit tag team, not put in a fatal four-way stunt show. AEW missed the mark. Post-match saw Jack Perry return to confront the Young Bucks. The Bucks would eventually take him down until the production truck revealed that Jack Perry recruited Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus came and took out the Bucks and reunited with Jack Perry. Yes, Jurassic Express returns! Now this was the true highlight of the show. Jurassic Express is back, baby, and honestly, they never should have been split in the first place. This is huge for the tag division, which desperately needs stability. Big pop, big moment, big win for AEW. And the main event, AEW World Title, Adam Hangman Page defends against Don Callis' star pupil, the TNT champion, the Proto-Star, Kyle Fletcher. 26-year-old Kyle Fletcher in a world title match in the main event of a pay-per-view. Okay, all right. Okay, let's talk about how we got here. Kyle Fletcher in a world title match? He's not ready, period. Don't get me wrong, he's talented, but he should be building his resume in the TNT title scene, not main eventing a pay-per-view. AEW needs to protect its world title better than this. And then there's Hangman. Look, I know some people love him, but let's be real. Hangman is a ratings killer. He doesn't move numbers whatsoever. AEW cannot afford to have a world champ who doesn't draw. The belt should be on MJF, or better yet, Will Ospreay. Imagine Ospreay dethroning the Death Riders. That would shake the World Wrestling world, give AEW a jolt and mainstream buzz. Hangman? Predictable, safe, and frankly, boring. Now, I'll give credit. The match itself was excellent. Hard-hitting, well worked, but the outcome was obvious from the start. Predictability kills excitement, and that's where AEW dropped the ball. So that's All Out Toronto, a mixed bag leaning towards the negative side. Some great wrestling, but terrible booking decisions and embarrassing storytelling. And that's been the theme of AEW ever since its inception. They can deliver great in-ring action, but they have no idea how to build to it or how to make it mean something. Overall, a mediocre pay-per-view. It gets a 5 out of 10. This being the first review on the channel, I gotta say, it was fun to break this down with you all. If AEW wants to thrive, they need to start booking with their brains, not just their spot monkey instincts. Otherwise, all we'll ever get is a string of good matches that nobody remembers a month later.
So, what did you think about this show? Did you think AEW delivered, or did you feel the same way as I did about the show? Comment your thoughts down below, and be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. A review for WWE WrestlePalooza is up next.